Welcome back to the AG Chelsea TV channel. Today, I will bring you the latest news about Chelsea FC from the past 24 hours. Don't forget the familiar time at 6 p.m. UK time. Stay tuned to keep up with all the hot updates about our favorite team. Thank you for always supporting the channel. Chelsea advancing in £50 million deal. Chelsea are making tangible progress in their attempts to secure the signature of Borussia Dortmund winger Jamie Gittens, according to trusted journalist Fabrizio Romano. Speaking via Caught Offside, Romano revealed that the player has already agreed to personal terms with the London club. The player already said yes to the contract, a 7-year deal, so it's all done on the player's side, he wrote. Talks between Chelsea and Dortmund continue as the clubs work out the final details, and while nothing is yet confirmed, the sense is that Chelsea have pushed themselves into a strong position. Gittens, a dynamic attacking talent, is now a genuine priority for the Blues. Chelsea are ready to make a new proposal, Romano added, suggesting that movement on this transfer could accelerate rapidly. The Dortmund forward is expected to cost around £50 million. Although Manchester United's Alejandro Garnacho is admired by Chelsea, he is no longer the priority. Romano clarified this situation. Alejandro Garnacho is still a player appreciated, but they are not the only club in the race. The presence of multiple interested parties, including Bayer Leverkusen, has complicated any approach for Garnacho. His potential price tag also remains a concern, with Romano hinting that Leverkusen might find him too expensive. For Chelsea, the strategic decision to prioritize Jamie Gittens over Garnacho points to their long-term vision. The club sees Gittens not only as an emerging star but also as a better fit for their rebuild under Enzo Maresca, who values versatility and tactical awareness in young players. With multiple irons in the fire, Chelsea are evidently active in the market but also methodical. Their current focus on Jamie Gittens aligns with a longer-term project rather than immediate headline-making signings. Garnacho and Ekitike are both admired, but financial and competitive complications make those pursuits less realistic for now. Chelsea increase Maignan offer. While things didn't work out for Maignan at PSG, he made a name for himself at LOSC Lille before joining Milan in the summer of 2021. He has been an undisputed starter for them ever since and has done wonders for the Italian giants. However, the French international's future has been a massive talking point in recent months because of his contract situation. His current deal runs out in 12 months' time and multiple top clubs have been trying to lure him away. While Milan were initially looking to extend his deal from 2026 to 2029 and were willing to offer him a deal worth €5 million per year, they decided against it because of his recent form and some fitness concerns. With renewal talks not going as planned and him entering the final year of his contract, a move away looked almost certain. Chelsea were closely following his situation and they decided to pounce on the opportunity. While Robert Sanchez has done a decent job for them, manager Maresca and people at the club both had their doubts about him being their number one going forward. Chelsea have raised their offer to Milan for Maignan to €21 million, according to Sky Sport Italia reporter Gianluca Di Marzio, and it might be enough to get a deal done for the Club World Cup. It is no secret now that the goalkeeper believes his time at San Siro is over and wants a move away, partly because he feels frustrated that the contract renewal agreed in March was then not actually signed by the club. They waited. His current deal is due to expire in June 2026, and now the France international has his heart set on a move to Stamford Bridge. The initial proposal of €15 million plus bonuses was rejected, but now Sky Sport Italia claim that Chelsea have raised the bid following this evening's intensive phone negotiations to €21 million. Fabrizio Romano drops major Hugo Ekitike to Chelsea update. Chelsea have already signed a striker this summer in the form of Liam Delap, but it looks like they have their eyes on another one. Christopher Nkunku is expected to leave the club on a permanent basis in this window, while there is also uncertainty around the future of Mark Guiu, who could be sent out on loan. That does open up roster spots for the Blues. Hugo Ekitike is someone who has been on the radar of Chelsea going back to his days at Reims. They did not end up signing him back then though, and that has turned out to be a costly mistake. Ekitike has developed into one of the most exciting youngsters in Europe and it is believed that Eintracht Frankfurt, his current club, now want a €100 million transfer fee to part ways with him. Are Chelsea willing to pay that kind of a figure for the 22-year-old Frenchman? For now, the answer seems to be no. While speaking on the Here We Go podcast, Fabrizio Romano said, Chelsea are not going to pay that money. So, Ekitike remains a player appreciated, a player in the list, but Chelsea are not paying €100 million at the moment. Then what happens later in the window I don't know, but at the moment this deal is in standby, is not close, and my understanding is for Club World Cup impossible in terms of timing because at the moment they are not even advancing in a negotiation. There is no doubt that Ekitike is a talented player. He has drawn comparisons with Alexander Isak, who is arguably the best forward in the Premier League right now. That being said, the Frenchman has a lot of areas in need of improvement before he can be considered a €100 million player. The underlying numbers suggest that his finishing was worse than Nicolas Jackson last season. That is something that will scare Chelsea fans. Chelsea confirmed transfer of Premier League player. Chelsea are less than a week away from their FIFA Club World Cup campaign, and they are hoping for another new signing to join them in the United States. The Blues have already signed Liam Delap, and they are hoping to land a new starting goalkeeper before they kick off stateside. Enzo Maresca will also want plenty of other new signings this summer, with a centre-back, winger, and potentially another striker required. Rodgers was one of Villa's star performers in the season just gone, and one particular December game led Villa boss Unai Emery to say, "Morgan played fantastic today, he is very important. Through him, we are getting the performance back because he links strikers with midfielders and wingers. Today, he was fantastic in the second half, connecting with strikers and scoring the goal. He has to add goals to his numbers, and today he was fantastic." Villa could yet move to raise Rodgers' wage and remove his release clause altogether, but until that happens, Chelsea and any interested clubs will be looking to turn his head. And getting in touch with the player's agent, as the Blues reportedly have, is the first step in such a process. And that's all the latest news about Chelsea in the past 24 hours. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Now, goodbye and see you in the next videos on AG Chelsea TV.